When you sink, the ocean doesn't wait. We imagine the deep sea is empty, cold, still. But the moment something dies and reaches the seafloor, it becomes the center of activity. Not decay, consumption. An ecosystem ignites, and it happens fast. In the deep ocean, food is rare. Nutrients are the ultimate currency. So when a large body falls, especially a whale, it triggers one of the most aggressive biological responses on Earth. Organisms arrive from nowhere. It's a race against time and other scavengers. Layers of life take turns feeding. The first responders are the scavengers. What looks like death from the surface becomes decades of sustained life below. Join us as we descend further into the deep sea that eats the dead. When a whale dies, its body sinks, sometimes for hours, sometimes for days. It drifts through darkness, past pressure zones that crush most life until it reaches the seafloor. The journey can take days, a final silent migration to the deep. Leaving behind the world of light, it enters a realm of eternal midnight and bone-crushing pressure. The impact is quiet. There is no sound, no disturbance visible from above. Music only. In this silence, the announcement is being made. But the response is immediate. Within hours, scavengers arrive. Hagfish, sleeper sharks, amphipods. They strip soft tissue rapidly, not delicately, not slowly. Entire tons of flesh can disappear in a matter of months. Sleeper sharks, the giants of the abyss, arrive to claim their share of the windfall. They are joined by swarms of amphipods, devouring the carcass from every angle. This violates how we imagine the deep ocean. We associate it with scarcity, with slowness, with waiting. Here, scarcity collapses into sudden abundance. Chemical cues spread through the water column. They travel farther than sight ever could. Mobile scavengers detect them across vast distances. The carcass becomes a concentrated energy source in an environment where energy almost never concentrates. In the deep sea, death is not an end. It is not even a pause. It is an announcement. Music only. The first phase is complete. Now the specialists of the skeleton take their turn. When the flesh is gone, the bones remain. Dense, heavy, packed with fats and nutrients locked inside mineral. For most ecosystems, this would be the end. In the deep ocean, it is only the next phase. Specialized organisms take over. Bone-eating worms attach to the skeleton. They bore directly into solid bone. They have no mouth, no stomach, no digestive system. They survive by dissolving bone from the inside. Bones are supposed to be inert. Here, they are food. Inside these organisms live symbiotic bacteria. The bacteria break down lipids trapped deep within the bone. The worms do not digest, they deliver. They exist as infrastructure for microbial consumption. Even the hardest parts of the body do not persist. Not here, not for long. The ocean reclaims everything. In our next clip, we explore the final stage, the reef stage, where even the bones become home to new life. Join us then. A single whale fall does not disappear quickly. It can sustain life for 50 years, sometimes longer. Entire communities exist only because bodies fall from above. They are not permanent. They do not migrate. They assemble when death arrives. Generations live and die on one corpse. Here, catastrophe is the requirement. Each stage of decomposition creates a new environment. As tissue disappears, chemistry changes. As chemistry changes, new organisms arrive. One community replaces another, not randomly, in sequence. The carcass becomes a time-based ecosystem. The deep sea survives on intermittent death. It is a cycle built on what the surface can no longer hold. Music only. But whales are only one part of the story. The deep ocean floor is a vast collector of everything that falls. Whale falls are not unique. Every large body that sinks, fish, squid, even human wreckage, feeds similar processes. The scale is easy to miss because it happens out of sight, but the ocean floor is not sustained by sunlight. It is sustained by what the surface loses, by what sinks, by what does not return. In this world, loss is life. Music only. On land, death is an ending, a subtraction from the world. In the abyss, it is the opposite. On land, death isolates, it removes, it separates. In the deep ocean, death concentrates life. Nothing is wasted, nothing waits. The deeper you go, the faster biology claims what is gone. Here, the cycle is as relentless as the pressure itself. If a single body can sustain life for decades, then the deep ocean is not empty. It is not passive, it is patient. Music only, waiting for the next gift from above, a city waiting to be built. Waiting for something, anything, to fall far enough to matter. I'm Podster's narrator, WSO4Fers, and this is the deep sea that eats the dead.